Acids, bases, and buffers. Acids, bases, and buffers definitions. Dissociation. This is the process of breaking apart into small particles such as ions or smaller neutral particles. A cation is a positively charged ion. An anion is a negatively charged ion. A salt is a term for an ionic compound that results from an acid-base reaction. A neutralization reaction is a chemical reaction between an acid and a base that yields a salt and a water. The Arrhenius theory of acids and bases. The Swedish chemist Svante Arrhenius from 1859 to 1927 proposed a definition of acids and bases. Arrhenius classified acids and bases according to their chemical formulas and according to how they dissociated in water. An Arrhenius acid is a substance that contains hydrogen in its chemical formula, and it ionizes in water to form the hydronium ion. An Arrhenius base is a substance that contains OH in its chemical formula, and it dissociates in water to form the hydroxide ion, OH minus. The hydronium ion, H3O plus, is a proton bounded to a water molecule by a covalent bond. The hydroxide ion, OH negative, is a negatively charged ion composed of a hydrogen atom and an oxygen atom. Ionization. This is the process in which a charged particle, called an ion, is formed from a non-ionic species considered an atom or a covalently bonded group of atoms. The Bronsted-Lowry theory of acids and bases. Definitions of acids and bases are based on the donation and acceptance of a proton. A proton acceptor is any substance that accepts a hydrogen ion. A Bronsted-Lowry acid is a protein donor, while a Bronsted-Lowry base is a protein acceptor. A strong acid is an acid that ionizes completely in water. The Bronsted-Lowry acid is any species that can donate a proton H plus to another molecule. A weak acid, an acid that ionizes to a limited extent in water. The Bronsted-Lowry base is any species that can accept a proton from another molecule. A strong base is a base that dissociates completely in water. A weak base is a base that ionizes or dissociates to a limited extent in water. A proton acceptor is any substance that accepts a hydrogen ion. A Bronsted-Lowry acid is a protein donor, while a Bronsted-Lowry base is a protein acceptor. Acid dissociation constant or acid ionization constant, Ka, an equilibrium constant to represent the ionization of an acid. A monoprotic acid is an acid that donates only one proton or hydrogen atom per molecule to an aqueous solution, that is, It yields one proton, H plus, when it ionizes, as an example. A polyprotic acid is an acid that is capable of donating more than one proton or hydrogen. Percent dissociation is the ratio of the concentration of ionized acid at equilibrium to the acid's initial concentration, expressed as a percent. We have an acid with a conjugate base, a base with a conjugate acid.